What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video we are going to be recreating this look. I hope you guys enjoy. I asked you guys on Instagram if there's any questions that you guys had and wanted to know, and a lot of you guys came through, as you guys could see, so we are going to be answering them all in this video. Thank you guys. If you do want to take part in these videos, because I'm trying to do them at least twice a year, so if you guys do want to take part, like, follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm going to be uploading all the questions, and that's how to mostly interact with me. If you do want to follow me on my socials, you can follow me on Instagram here. Let's get into recreating this look and answering some of you guys' questions, for you guys to get to know me better and for me to give you guys all the answers that you guys were looking for.
So guys, I have a clean face that we're gonna start off with. I already kind of put brow gel on my eyebrows because my eyebrows are like the hardest part to do, so I kind of like gel them down. They should be drying up now, but I like to then go in with this NYX pencil. It's like proper like fine line like this, and then you could just streak it. So that's what I like to do with it. So I'm gonna see if I can attempt to do this properly, but what I like to do is, if I'm looking down, I have my mirror here. So what I like to do is just follow the little hairs that are sitting. So I just like to flick it like so, and I just keep going and going till I kind of like feel like I have the look that I need. And I feel like you guys can't see it because I'm using my left hand. I'm left-handed, so that's why it probably looks a little bit weird, but just literally flick through the hairs. Maybe I'll do it this way. Sometimes you'll get little harsh lines, but don't worry about it because you can just pat on it and then it kind of like fixes itself. Also, this video is going to be very exciting today because I asked you guys on Instagram any questions that you had that I could answer on this video, and a lot of you guys came through. Thank you. So if you don't follow me on my Instagram, I'll put it here and then you guys can follow me. So now that my eyebrows are done, I like to go in with this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in number 15.9, and I use that just to like carve my eyebrows. But let's start with the first question. What was it like growing up? So growing up was fun because, for people that didn't know, I grew up in Holland, and that's where all my childhood was spent there. So I feel like life in the Netherlands and life in the UK is two different things, because I spent my teenage years here and then I spent most of my childhood over there. So what it was like, it was actually fun because like in Holland you do after school curriculums like that were compulsory, like swimming and everything. So we used to do all of that after school. I used to play football. We used to play like rounders and stuff. Like growing up there was like, you live such a child life, like proper free and everything. Like you go outside with your friends after school on your bike, proper like playing out there, and parents didn't have to worry about if you would go missing or if, you know, like how they have it over here. Because I've seen my little brother was like born here in the UK and grew up here, and literally like his childhood was so different to the childhood I had. There was a lot of questions that like kind of were the same, so I'm kind of merging them together so I don't have to answer a lot like separate questions, and then this video won't be that long. But I'm gonna go, it's very dirty, but I'm gonna go in with the Jordana T-shirt palette. I love this palette because look at all the colors that you can choose from, and you could see the colors that I like kind of hit pan on. Like I used these kind of natural neutral colors. And that's what we're going in with today. I'm going to be using this one, which is called Crescent. But yeah, the next question said, how many siblings do you have and who is your favorite sibling and why? So I have 4 siblings. There's 5 of us all together. I'm the oldest out of all. And yeah, like I can't say who my favorite is. Like I feel like all my siblings have different qualities within themselves that I like gravitate towards, I would say. Another question was, how does it feel to be the oldest sibling? I don't know, because it's just the role that I was born into. So I don't know how it would feel to be any other. Like I feel like it came with a lot of responsibility of like, you know, making sure that I was setting an example for my siblings. But I don't think I ever set an example, because I used to make sure if I was getting in trouble, everyone else was getting in trouble too, because why am I the only one that is going to get a bashing for it? So I used to always include everybody in it and just make sure that if I wanted something, all of them wanted to do it. For primer, I like to use the e.l.f. gripping primer. This is one of my favorite ones to use, and it holds my makeup all day long, so that's a good thing. Someone asked, was it hard to learn English from Dutch, and how long did it take you to adjust to London? That's a very good question. I came to the UK when I started year 9 here. So if I tell you, like, I came here, everyone is yapping at me in English, and I'm looking at them like, I don't know what you're saying, sir. The system in Holland is completely different to the UK, because in the UK, year 7 and year 8 is secondary. In Holland, that is primary. So I was in like those years when I used to learn English. But you learn little words, like you learn, what do you call a scissors? What do you call this? How do you say toilet? It wasn't like actual putting together sentences that you were learning. So, and I never really cared for English when I was in those years, because as a 10-year-old, 12-year-old, why did I care for English? Got a reality check. We're going to go to England. So yeah, then we came here, started here year 9. If I tell you, like 0. But I learned English within the year. More of like the adjusting part that was harder than the actual like learning the English, like adjusting food-wise, everything. UK food and Dutch food. Dutch food is 10 times better than the British food, and I would always stick by that. Like for tinted moisturizer, I start off with this one, NYX Buttermeld Glaze, and this one is in 8W, that's what it is. So we're going to use that. The next question says, is there a family tradition you hope never dies? I don't think my family has a tradition. I don't know. Like, I think one tradition kind of thing that we do that like we normally don't do is during Ramadan, everyone would eat and sit together. Like, that is the only time we will all sit on the table together and eat together, because I feel like when we were younger we did, but then as we like got older, everyone has different schedules, everyone is doing different things, so nobody was eating together. So you kind of like get used to just sitting there and have dinner with like one sibling or like your parent. So Ramadan is the only time like we would all sit together and have dinner together, and then it's nice because you can like catch up together. Okay, next question says, what is your favorite food? My favorite food is lasagna. Like, I can eat a lasagna all day, every day. Like, if you tell me Monday to Sunday eat lasagna, I'll eat lasagna. As long as you give me like some salad with it and like my mayonnaise, I'm good to go. Or if it's like malawah, like is a Somali like crepe, so that like I would eat all day too. So that is like my 2 main go-to foods that I would eat. Normally I'm very picky with foods, so there's a lot of foods that I don't eat, but my favourites would definitely be those two. So now for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Born This Way. I love this concealer because this concealer actually makes you look so blurred that like you have no under eye bags. Like my under eye bags are so big that it literally doesn't get covered. So this one covers it so much. And then I like to just put it in the center as well, and then we're gonna let that dry. But while that's drying, the next question says, what's your favorite book? Growing up, I used to love reading, and then I always used to read Dutch books, so there's like a lot of Dutch books that I'm like so in love with. And then I recently got back into reading, so it's these books, and then there's two other ones. So the first one was a red one, but one of my cousins has it to read. But these are the books. So it's a Chord of Mist and Fury. I think this was like my favorite book. If you're into fairies and all of that, then you will enjoy this. This one is A Chord of Wings and Ring and Ruin. I can't even read, see? I think I need to read more. And this one is A Court of Silver Flames. I didn't really like this one as much. It's like one of the biggest ones, but I just couldn't get into this as much as the others. But if you do want to check it out, the author is Sarah J. Maas. So for contour, I'm gonna go in with the Made by Mitchell clef case, and this one, like I already put it on, but I used Blend and Snatch, and that's what I use for my contour. Also wanted to ask if there's any other good books that I should read. Let me know, because I want to like kind of get back into like my reading routines. Like when I'm on my way to work and stuff, I like to just sit on the train and like read. So the next question says, what do you do for work? And I currently work in a health tech company. I do really enjoy it, and it's so different to all the other jobs that I did. Like I worked in a cinema before, I worked for the NHS, I did all these other things, and I think this is the one job that I like love so much. So the next question says, are you where you want to be in life? And I really don't know where I wanted to be in life. Like I don't know, like, you know, you always set plans and then God has other plans for you. Like, I like to really go with the flow in life and just take it day by day. But maybe I am where I need to be. Maybe I'm not. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm content and set with where I want to be. And I feel like where I am now is where I need to be. Or just blending in my concealer. I let the concealer sit for like a good like minute to 2 minutes, because I feel like once I let it sit, like it doesn't move from where it needs to be. So that's what I like about it, and it gives you more of like a clear, like clean look. And then look at it on the eyes. So I just put on my blush, and I also used the curve case, and this one is Cherry Cola. After I do all those steps, I like to just quickly just spray, so that kind of like locks in. The next question that I got asked, someone said, what is your biggest achievement this year? I feel like everything that I said that I wanted to achieve, because I have this wallpaper on my phone. I don't know if you could see, but it has like all the things that I wanted to achieve, like go on a brand trip, record more. I feel like recording more, I did well in. I said to myself, go to the gym, eat healthier. Gym, I started and then don't know what happened. Eating healthier, I tried to eat like 3 times a day, and I've been doing well with eating 3 times a day, so I can't really complain. I said make more money, so I think we're still working on that part. I said drink more water, be more productive, go on more trips and stuff. Been on 3 trips this year, and I'm trying to squeeze in another 2. Cheeky if I could, so hopefully I'm able to achieve that. One thing that I know I won't be achieving that I have on here is get married and have a kid. No, don't think I'm going to reach that one. And then the next question that leads on to that one, it goes, have you ever been in a relationship? Yes, but today I'm single, so yeah. Next question says, are you planning on getting married anytime soon? If anytime soon means in the next year, probably not, because there's nobody in the limelight at the moment. Like, I'm living single, Sahara Desert over here. Like, my phone doesn't ring, nothing happens on this phone. So yeah, if it comes, it comes. If not, then yeah. Someone said, what is your dream collab, or like a company that you would want to work with? Like, going off like on my vision board, I had like go on a brand trip, but I feel like you can only go on a brand trip if you work hard for things that you want to do. And I feel like I haven't worked hard, so yeah, I feel like maybe hopefully if I like put more efforts into doing all of this, and maybe then I'll be able to go on one. So if you see this video and you're any of the brands that I've been using, please call me. The next question said, what is your favorite holiday, or what is your dream destination that you want to go to? Dream destinations are Bali, Maldives, Japan, Mexico. I think those are like the 4 that are on my list that I need to achieve. Somalia is on there. Like, I've never been back home, so one of the things I need to do is go back home. And at my big age, I've never been back home. So when I tell people, oh yeah, I've never been back home, I've never been to Somalia, people always laugh at me. So yeah, I think that's going to be the ones that I do really want to go to. Like Somalia, Mexico, Japan, Bali, and Maldives. 5. So hopefully in the next couple of years I can achieve them. I'm hopefully working towards a couple, so we shall see how that goes. But yeah, those are like my dream destinations I want to go to. So I like to set my under eyes before I put my loose powder on them. So I use the Beauty Crop Pore Filler in number 2. So I just set that under my eye, and then we'll come back to that. Then I like to go in with my Fenty Beauty in Mocha Mummy to set my contour. So next question says, what is your favourite city? I feel like my favourite city that I've been to so far would be Doha. Doha was so nice, like Qatar. Like, I had a blast, and like, if I could go back, I would definitely go back, because that was one of those places that you enjoyed. And I feel like before that, the place that I liked the most was Dubai. And I feel like Dubai got overtaken now by Doha. So yeah, Doha is my favourite city currently. Like, or like America. Like, I would say LA is nice as well. For blush, I'm gonna go in with the Rimmel Maxi Blush, and this one is in Wild Card. So just take it on like a brush, and then we're just gonna go right in. And then I like to do this before I do my under eye. I don't know why, but it just works so well for me. So that's what I like to do. But the next question that a lot of you guys asked, and there's like a lot of them, is if I'm going to be doing any videos with AJ. Like, why do you film video with AJ? Would you do videos with AJ? When are you going to record with AJ? There's like 10,000 of them that asked if I'm going to do any videos with AJ. I don't know, do you guys like the videos that he did on his channel like years back? I think he did a couple videos where I was in. If you do like stuff like that, let me know, and then I can ask him if we can work on some videos together. But yeah, like, if there's any video ideas that you guys have, like, let us know, and then we could do any. Because I was thinking maybe do like a sibling tag, and then do like all the questions that you guys want to ask, like about us growing up and everything. But now we're gonna go in with the Huda Beauty, and I use Peach Pie. Peach Pie is one of those ones that I like to use because it's very peachy, and then it fits well under my eyes. I don't know why I feel like that, but literally this one works so well for me. And I feel like with the other ones, like, it kind of used to leave like a yellow tone, or like if I take pictures I would see like yellow like flashbacks and stuff, so kind of like changed it from that to this, and this one has been doing wonders for me. I love this one. I quickly did my liquid liner and mascara off camera because I can never do it on camera. I like to put a little bit of highlighter on my nose and like on the bridge of the nose, like so. And then I also like to put it in the inner corners of my eyes. Then I like to go in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake setting spray. This is like one of the sprays I like to use after like all my makeup is on. And then after that, we're going to set it with the one size. And then for lashes, I like to use these. Okay, so the last step of this routine and my favorite step is my lip combo. I don't have a specific lip combo. I just use this MUA matte, velvet matte, and this one is called Obsession. And then I just go in with this P. Louise cheek of it. It's meant to be for your cheeks, but because I am too dark for this and it doesn't come on my cheeks, I use it as like my inner lip combo. I know a lot of people always ask me, why do you not use a pencil? But I don't know why I don't like pencils, so I just like to go in with the velvet matte and then literally line that and then kind of like just fill it in like so. And then I'm just going to do the top as well. Now I like to go in with this, and then what I like to just do is just dab it in the middle, kind of just blend it in like this. And then if I need to put more, I'll just add a little bit more.
Guys, this is the end of the makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's any more makeup tutorials that you guys want to see, this is more of like my everyday kind of look. So if you guys want to see like more in-depth videos, then let me know and I'm happy to do those. But I'll see you guys in my next video.